Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tembi if it's your first time here, and today we're finally concluding the fall series for the body types and the essences, and I'm going to be ending this series with the fall fashion trends for the romantic essence. Now I know that a lot of you are already ready to get into winter fashion, and so that's the next series that is going to begin shortly, soon after this one. All I have to do is get the festive outfits out of the way. I'm just going to compile all of my ideas or recommendations in one video so that way it doesn't take a really long time for me to put out the videos for you, and so that you have enough time to be able to watch the winter trend videos and pick out some items that you like, get some inspiration and the like. But anyway, before we get started, if you'd like to get your essence blend or if you'd like to get your body type, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. If you do not have social media, you can also send me an email. I'll make sure to have those links in the description box down below. And so without further ado, let's get started with these trends. The first one that I have for you romantics is called the Nomadic spirit. Now this is definitely going to be slightly different from the romantic and theatrical romantic body types because your frames are a little bit different. This one is a little bit more diverse. Hence, there are a lot of lines that you can certainly pull off. I did bring up the cowboy Carter aesthetic. I think this one applies for you as well if you'd like to go into more of the Western wear type of aesthetic or vibe. That would look perfect on you. But you can also work with floral dresses or floral prints or prints in general, just as long as the outfits themselves have some cinching in the waist or they're able to accommodate your curves. And I think that that is key so that you're able to look harmonious in these lines. And that is number one. You can also include different textures as well. I think you can include some faux fur to your frilly tops and the like, and basically work with juxtapositions. Now, we're not looking for anything that's too sharp unless you have some dramatic essence in your blend or you happen to be part of the dramatic body types, then maybe you can add a few sharper lines to your outfits. You'll be able to definitely pull those off. But for the most part, when it comes to working with juxtapositions, we're looking at flowy lines with something a little bit structured. It still needs to give off that bulbous nature, so it needs to be a little bit more rounded and a lot softer than, let's say, something a dramatic would be able to wear or pull off. And that is that for this one. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is called Modern Prep, and when it comes to this one, I have been calling it a mix of British Vogue meets New York socialite. And so this is certainly a really preppy trend or really preppy aesthetic. And I am seeing some outfits that would suit a girl who goes to private school in New York, if that makes sense. And so anything with ties can work for you, depending on your body type as well. Since I have been able to find recommendations for all the body types when it comes to these lines, I'm just going to give you some examples here on the screen, and that will be the easiest way for me to be able to show you these examples. You can also pull off pinstripes under this one. I think you will look absolutely amazing, whether it be in a top or a set or a suit and the like. You can pull off some cardigans or sweaters. They can have a little bit of pattern on them, but for the most part, this is more so, it kind of gives off that quiet luxury type of vibe, and so less is more when it comes to this one. I think that will be a better direction for you to go. You can also pull off some bomber jackets. I think that is something that can work for you, and that is that for this one. The next one is called Maximalism for minimalists, and this one is all about monochrome. So we are looking at really clean lines and they also need to look very expensive at the same time. And so I think that you can pull it off. If you pull these lines off as a romantic, you can wear monochromatic outfits, be it in whatever color that you prefer. I'm not necessarily going for the usual colors of the season, but if you're interested, browns are trending this season. So if you'd like to wear an all brown outfit, I think you'd look absolutely amazing. As long as it's a part of your color season, you would look absolutely fantastic. You can also pull off monochromatic fits with some added texture, and I think that that's what's going to give your outfits a little bit more depth. So add some faux fur, especially now that it's getting a lot cooler. I think that that would look amazing. So if your outfit is monochrome, the faux fur could be in the same color. I think that that would look really, really beautiful on you. And then you can also do a little bit of color blocking. Some blacks and whites and pops of red are trending under this one, and you are good to go. Which brings us to the next one. Lingerie dressing is the next one. Now, as romantics, you look amazing in lace details, in satin, silk, and the like, and even a little bit of velvet. Well, you look amazing in velvet, but I'm seeing a little bit of velvet under this trend. And I think that you can definitely pull these pieces off. But I would recommend that you are a little bit more demure with how you execute your outfits, because in as much as I know that you look really alluring and really sensual in lace details and the like, I think that it cheapens. If it's too much, it would cheapen anybody. So I wouldn't really, maybe unless you're an ethereal, but even for an ethereal, just because you don't necessarily have that sensual vibe about you, I wouldn't recommend that you just go out there with sheer clothing and nothing underneath. So it just makes sense to me that you're a little bit more covered up and you do it tastefully. So lace details could be in your shirts, tops, or dresses, skirts, and the like, and you will look absolutely amazing in pieces like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and move on to Uptown Punk, which has been my favorite fall trend by far. Animal print looks amazing on you romantics. I think that in as much as it is edgy, it also brings out your magnetism and your allure when you wear animal print. It just gives you more of that femme fatale type of vibe. So leopard print, zebra, cow print, also snake print as well will look amazing on you. And depending on your body type as well, you can either mix some of these prints or you could just leave it as one uniform type of print. Leather is another one that I think looks amazing on you romantics, and the good thing about it is there's softer leathers now, so you can find something that accommodates your curves a little bit better. I personally love lamb skin. I think it looks absolutely amazing if you're going for the real thing, but you can also find softer leathers like vegan leathers, and you will look really, really cool and like a boss babe, I guess. Is that a phrase that we use in 2025? Yeah, and something else that I'm seeing under this one are polka dots. I think that romantics look amazing in polka dots. So I think that this would look amazing maybe in a skirt suit. I think that would look really, really beautiful. Something like a pencil skirt with a leopard print, maybe a peplum top in polka dots and not leopard print would look great on you. You will also look amazing in, what else am I seeing under this one? Chanel inspired outfits, but let's go for something that is on the softer side, but it also depends on your body type. So if you have yang in your frame, then you can pull off something a little bit more structured, but for the most part we're going for lines that accommodate your curves. Now we are looking at 24/7 sequins. We're in the festive season. I think that sequin pieces would look amazing on you. Tops, skirts, dresses, or accessories would look really good on you. I do have examples here on the screen, so I'm not going to dwell on this one. But bring your sequins out this festive season because we are finally able to party. What is wrong with me this evening? And then the next one is country coded, and this one is more of English country inspired. So jockey outfits, as long as they accommodate your curves, of course, you can pull those off. You can pull off a little bit of tweed or wool. I think it really all depends on what you're going for. I would encourage you to maybe mix in a little bit of softer fabrics in your outfits if you wear wool or tweed. You can also pull off some pattern in your sweaters or in your cardigans, some butter yellow and some scarf details, and that is pretty much it with this one. The next one is curious color combinations. This one's all about color blocking, so you can do some color blocking, especially if you happen to be one of the moderate to the petite types when it comes to your body type. And of course, even if you're taller, you can make this work. I have given examples in my other videos, so feel free to check those out. But I will emphasize going with complementary colors over something that is a little bit more stark, unless that is something that you believe you can pull off. I think if you want to be on the safer side or look a little bit more classic in your dress code, then complementary colors are the best direction I would recommend for you. But of course, we're not limited when it comes to fashion, so you can color block with high contrast color combinations, and I think that you will look really, really beautiful. And then the final one is denim. Now, I am loving denim personally. I think I need to start collecting more denim because I don't think I have enough. I hardly ever wear it, but I'm getting inspired by all of these trends or outfits that I've been seeing on Pinterest, be it dresses or skirts or sets. You would look amazing in maybe a denim coat or a jacket, and that is that. And we've now come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you so much for being so supportive during this series. I'm definitely looking forward to moving on to the next series, which is going to be the winter series. But before that, I'm going to bring you some festive outfits for the body types, and then we can move along, ladies. But until then, have an awesome Thanksgiving. I hope to see you before Thanksgiving, but if I do not, then I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.